Recording in progress. Okay. This is like the final stage of what we've been working on this week. So today is, what did I title it? It was something super compelling. Anyways, like sampling using found sound. Okay. We're going to look at creating melodies, harmonies, rhythms, and textures with found sound, or whatever other samples you want to use, but we'll be using a sampler specifically. So we're going to be combining a lot of the things that we've been covering, or a lot of the things that we've done in the past few days. So the first day, we just talked about capturing found sound and putting it into your DAW. That's step one. Step two, we were messing around with sound. We were manipulating it. So we were stretching it, we were compressing it, we were reversing it, we were pitch shifting it up and down, we were chopping it up. We were just manipulating an audio file. And now today, we're going to be looking at what a sampler is, and then we'll be able to combine all of these things into essentially you creating your own instrument using any sound, which is what a sampler does. And if you have headphones, I highly recommend you use them. Kind of looks like everyone. Do you have the headphones, Zani?
Yeah, they just didn't work for a second.
Yeah, just make sure your sound output. Can you hear me in your headphones now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. Okay. Okay, so everyone make sure you have your respective DAWs opened up. You might need to change your sound output in your DAW in GarageBand to like your headphone port instead of your speakers. That's something that I've messed up with it lately. Okay, so I'm going to show you just what a sampler looks like, okay? And I'm going to show you what it looks like in Logic first. Going to ignore that. And I'm opening up. All right, here is, can't see it. Okay, so here is Logic. Here we are. I'm going to go create a software instrument. I'll create a new one just to show. It automatically makes it an electric piano. Okay, I don't want any plugins. I don't want any buses. Delete, delete. Okay, so I'm going to create a new instrument, and I'm going to use, in Logic, it's easy. It's just called sampler. And you can find a sampler in GarageBand as well. If you know how to go into your DAW. Zani, this is what this looks like. You can go to your track, and down here you'll see plugins. Whatever instrument this is, you can change it and go to sampler and select it. So I'm going to go to Logic because this is the one that I have been using. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hold on. Oh, no. I was practicing using this other one. This is terrifying. Okay. Okay. So essentially what a sampler does is it can take any sound. Let's grab something over here. And you can assign it to your keyboard, and you can just create your own texture with it. So I'm going to go into my found sound, and I'm going to pick, let's try the tube. I'm kind of curious how this would sound. Oh my gosh, why are you? Okay, so look at this. Do you see this? I clicked it, I'm dragging it in here, and I can assign it to a key. Okay, now it's imported here. Can you hear this? So I'm holding down a key. This is like an extremely long synth noise, basically. Very long, right? So do you hear that sound that's appearing? This is the sound I was trying to capture, because there's this horrifying screaming noise that I thought would be kind of neat to create a synthesizer out of, essentially. This is in London. You hear people laughing in the background. And it should be here. That noise. Okay. So imagine if that was an instrument sound that I wanted to use. That would be a very impractical sound, right? Because it's starting, I have to wait for 10 seconds for it to begin, or more than that probably. So one thing about a sampler is you bring your sound into it. You're like, okay, I'm going to isolate and find exactly where I want that sound to begin. So in this, at least I can go like this. And it was somewhere, I know it was like this waveform right here. Okay. Something like this. So now when I click on it, it starts there instead. Maybe I'll move it a little bit over. Cool, right? So I'm creating a note. You're probably like, fine, that's cool, whatever. But watch this. When you upload something into a sampler, it'll automatically pitch it up or down based on what you're playing on a keyboard. So it automatically, you have an instrument. So I'm gonna pull up my keyboard, my virtual keyboard. Cool. So I automatically have an instrument. I think that's kind of cool. So let me, by the way, do you see this thing right here? I think all samplers do this. This tells you the range of where your sample goes to. So if I have it like here, it's only going to go from this note up to here, and anything above that, it's blank. So it probably would make the most sense just to fill out as much of the keyboard as you want. That way you're not limited. So you have, ooh, that's freaky. Okay. So now let's think about like, what can we do with this type of sound? I found the sound I wanted. What kind of thing could we make? And I'm thinking about, I think it'd be cool to figure out how to make a rhythm, a texture, a harmonic, you know, a chordal kind of thing, and a melodic kind of thing. What do you think this type of tone would lend itself to? How about this? Let's describe this. Is this does this have a pitch? Does this sound have a pitch to it? Yeah, right? Ba, ba, ba. Is it a long or a short tone? It's long, right? This thing is quite long. There is a way to turn anything into a long tone, by the way, by grabbing it. And let's see what this does. There should be a way to cycle this. I'll try to figure out how to do that. Oh, mode, no loop. What does this do? I think this should loop now. Okay, so now I've created something into a loop. And theoretically, I could loop anything long enough so anything can be a long tone. That's just something to keep in mind. So we have something that's naturally long, which I like. So we're gonna keep that. We're going to, and it has a tone. So in my mind, I'm already thinking harmony, and I'm thinking melody. You know, it's sort of a limitless thing. It definitely has a texture to it. We could do textural things with this, but I think this could be kind of neat to create some chords out of. So let's come up with something together in here. Someone throw out a time signature. What do we want to do? Becca, you pick something. I don't care. Something weird, not 4/4.
Vedant had a suggestion. Should we go with that one?
No.
I'll go with 7/8 notes then.
Ooh, I like it. Okay. 7/8. I'm actually surprised that this is an automatic option on Logic. I have no idea how you would do something over 5. I don't think that's possible. I don't know. Okay, so we have 7/8. Let's hear how this sounds with a metronome. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's kind of, I don't hate that tempo. Do we want to make it faster or slower? What do you think?
Doing like chords.
Sure. What kind of tempo?
I don't know, maybe
Yeah, 110. You know what I like? I like keeping them odd. I have no idea why. Let's do 111. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. All right, give me a chord to start with. Let's see. First of all, let's see if there's a limit to how many pitches this can play. It is extremely piercing. Can we agree on that? This is a very piercing tone. What should we do to make this less piercing? Zani, did you have a?
Oh, I was gonna do less piercing. I was gonna go with the piercing with like positive chords, but
Oh, the tone itself to me is making my head want to explode. And I think that we should. Nathan, what do you think? What does Eric always say?
EQ,
Yeah, and what should we EQ away?
probably a lot of the high.
High frequencies. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if you have messed around with EQ very much. This is your frequency spectrum. Let's investigate. So right now we have a lot of, this is the mid-range, somewhere between 400 and 1000 hertz. Now watch what happens if we start pulling this back. Ah, less painful, right? I went too far though, obviously. Maybe the high frequencies aren't the problem. What if we tried doing something like this? I think this guy was the problem. Does this sound better to everyone? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll mess around with it. Any questions about what I just did, what this EQ is? Have you seen this before, Zani? Becca, you've mixed a little bit, so you know. Vedant, have you messed around with this tool before? Excellent. 49/5. Yes. Oh, too much. Yeah. You can definitely get lost in it. Okay. Okay. Zani, you want to just start with an augmented chord?
yeah. It fits this out.
Sure, pick one. What do you want it to be?
Let's go
E augmented. Let's mess with the octave here. What about an inversion?
Okay, I don't care. Yeah.
What do we like? Do we like that one? What just think about, listen to like what feels the best. I'll give you 2 or 3 options. Who likes 1? Who likes 2? Who likes 3? Vedant, did you vote for 1? Excellent. Okay. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Zani.
Oh, I have a question. So, you know, earlier when you could play like all the high frequencies with just that low. Could we use that for the bottom note and then the top would be normal, like that would sound?
Yeah, we could try that. So if I want to do that, I can just copy and paste this whole instrument, which everything should be the same. Let me double check and make sure the sampler. Yeah. So I would do in this instance is now we have this. I'll go to this other EQ. We'll zero this out because we're gonna get rid of it anyway. And yeah, let's do this. Something like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we'll try to make this, we'll make this our low note. We'll call this the tube low, and we'll call this the tube high. And you know what, we'll call this project, the tube. Obviously. Okay, let's grab our, okay, this is gonna be our low note. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have it go that long for now. Let's quantize it. So it starts here. Cool. And then we'll throw on our higher tones. That's a good idea, Zani. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do this because we're lazy. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's our first chord. Let's pick one more chord for it to go to, just so there's like a A and a B. Anyone have another chord? So we start with, I guess it's C augmented now. Yeah, Vedant, what do you think? You think you're muted.
C diminished.
C diminished. 7, 8, and our chords are augmented and diminished. Are we doing
Your
a fully?
melody,
Are we doing a fully diminished chord?
yes.
Oops. So this will sound like this.
And the melody,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. I'm playing it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Melody, what are you thinking?
on scale.
Jeez, we're gonna pitch this to a huge pop star, and they're gonna be like, "Yes, this is totally commercially viable with your whole tone scale and your augmented chord and your 7, 8." I like it. We're getting prog in here. Okay. Sure. Let me try to lay down this. 1, 2, 3, 10, 10, 10. Let's. This kind of wants us. I'm gonna mess around with octaves or inversions. Let's try to move. Let's move this up. Let's try this inversion. Mm. What if this became half diminished here? I think that's kind of neat. You know what I want to get rid of actually? I want to get rid of some low frequencies because it's getting pretty bogged down. Listen to this. Where are you? Oh no, this is this. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna get rid of these guys here. Okay, we have some harmony. Any questions so far? Is it kind of clear what's going on? How we did this? Zani, yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead and turn your microphone on.
This isn't exactly a question about anything that we did. Is there a way to like sort of blend those notes together so there's not like such a sharp like seam between them? The two chords, like if you could like, is there a way to like blur?
You know what? What if we did this? Let's see. I want, watch this, fade in. I don't know, 10. Nope, it's not doing anything. As of right now, let's leave that aside.
Okay.
Okay, so we have, can you turn the, okay, thank you. Okay, so we created a chord. To me, or a couple chords. To me, this is sort of like the hardest part because it's sort of hard to find like a tonal found sound. Let's try adding, let's just listen to some of these. I'm looking for, we have our chords. Let's find something that'd be kind of a cool melody or a cool rhythm or a cool texture. Becca, pick one of these and we'll try to add it in. And in fact, you'll help me shape this. Singing Water Bowl. Let's go for it. That's the vibe. Do you like it? Kind of? Pick one other one and see, and then we'll choose between those two. So Singing Water Bowl versus Printer Sounds. Oh, this was, oh no, it wasn't the printer from camp, but. All right. What could that be? What could Printer Sounds be? Rhythm, texture, harmony, or melody?
That makes me think rhythm.
I agree. What about Singing Water Bowl? What could that be? That sounded like this.
I also feel like that could be a rhythmic element.
The water bowl or the printer? Vedant.
I think if we use the water bowl in a certain way, it could become a rhythmic element.
Could be rhythmic. Cool. All right, Becca, it's up to you. What do you want to do? Water bowl or printer? It's up to you.
Let's do water bowl rhythm.
Water bowl rhythm. Love it. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to make a new software instrument. Logic is going to tell me, do you want an electric piano? And I'll say, no, Logic, I never want an electric piano. Nice try. And I go to my sampler, which is terrifying. I go to mapping. I go to my water bowl. And oh wait, was it mapping? No, it was zone. See, I'm learning about this too. Grab my water bowl. I drag it in here. And it analyzes. Okay, let's hear it. All right, it's making noise. All right, we got to pick one of these, or do we pick a few? Let's see. Do you see these? Do you see how these waveforms look here? Pick a spot. Like here's like a quarter of the way through, halfway through. We got this big cluster over here. We got the ending. Becca, this is all on you. We're collaborating. Which one? Where should I go?
The cluster right there.
This dude?
Yeah.
And should it be the beginning? Should it be just like here?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen. Ooh, this was kind of wild. Woo! Do you want to mess with that or do you want to play with rhythm here?
Yeah, do the part that it went like woo. I don't even know what that is.
This is water in a metal bowl and I'm hitting it with a fork. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Oh yes, I can. All right. So when I'm doing this sample thing, I'm trying to get this as close to the waveform as possible. So when I hit the key, oh yeah, that already has like a lot of possibilities there. Okay. So we'll just isolate that. Like, you know what I mean? Like if this started back here, when I hit a key, it doesn't feel like a piano or like a, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm plucking a guitar. I want it to react exactly when I press the key without cutting any of the note off. So, okay, that sounds good. Let's make sure we got something going on. Oh, weird. That could be a lot of things. Becca, come up here. If you would. We're gonna do this. No, it's too quiet. You'll wear my headphones and you're gonna try to. We're just gonna put this on a loop. Would you mind if I wore your headphones while you play with
Oh,
this?
sure.
Okay, we're gonna put this on a loop. Here is your. Here's your thing.
Mhm.
If you want, you can change the octave here. You see how like it's switching up and down?
Oh, yeah.
Or. Okay,
Probably keep it lower.
like here.
Probably there.
Cool.
Like,
Okay,
the other ones are.
they're a bit
freaky.
much. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Can you hear everything okay?
Okay. So am I just,
Oh, and here's just try to play some. Just try to play a rhythm. It's looping here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could be. I don't know. Just
okay,
are you cool trying to just play and see
Yeah.
what you do?
could I turn these down so I can hear the metronome better?
For sure. Yeah, this is your thing. What? Can you do it? No, not really. Oh, so not what? No.
Hmm. I had been able to hear.
Well, I've been hearing until now, yeah.
Let's see what changed. Well, I understand that people can't hear. Hold on. Can you hear it?
Are you playing something?
Yes.
No, I don't hear it.
Well, it is kind of paused, I think. Can you hear it now? Okay.
There you go.
This has such a weird delay on it. It's like hard to time. Like, is that because of the waveform? Oh, so I just have to time better.
No, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna let you listen to it and no one else will be able to hear it for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna let Becca mess around and come up with something.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on Becca's computer. I want everyone, we only have like 8 minutes left. I want you to open up your sampler on your DAW and see if you can bring in your own found sound and try to create a texture or a rhythm or a chord or a melody. Okay, so listen to your found sound. Think about what could it be? Like, does it have a tone? Is it just a textural thing? You know, is it just kind of noise? Could you get a rhythm out of it? If it has a pitch, it could you could create a melody out of it. And let me know if you need help figuring out how to do this. Vedant, for GarageBand, I'm pretty sure you have to, I can't remember what, I think they have to be wave files. Do you know how to create a wave file and bring it into a sampler? Yeah?
I can't find the sampler though.
Do you know how to find any instrument on GarageBand?
Yes, but should the sampler be in the sounds menu?
It'll be here. Zani, do you have GarageBand open?
What, yeah.
Here, let me find it on Zani's and then I'll see. Becca, how's your rhythm?
I think I have something.
Cool. Okay. Do you know
I guess
how to-
it's kind of rhythm and melody, but
That's perfect. So do you know how to record on there?
yes.
Yeah, just go for it. Something else. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can do anything you want. Software instruments. Yeah. Let me change the instrument. Do you, is there any? I don't know why you didn't, I don't know why you didn't. Oh, no, that's something else. Wait. Open up a new file. Wait, file new.
Okay.
There we go. Great, okay. I have no idea why. Select. I have no idea. Usually when I go over here, I just like hold down. Like this one. Oh, this is. That was fast. Shoot.
Going up here.
Okay,
Oh, you edited it?
just slightly. I was more of like moving it so it would hit the beat.
Oh,
'cause it was
good.
awkward. Starting.
All right, we're gonna share with the rest of the class. We only got a couple minutes. Here we go. Nice. If I heard this, I would be like, I have no idea what these instruments are. And that's because they're not instruments. Super cool. Okay. We weren't able to touch on all of them, but really quick, let me try to show. So do you see down here? Zani, can you see this as well? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So here, when I open up a new track, Vedant, do you see that? A new software instrument. Up here in GarageBand, if I click on this, it opens up this thing down here. And you might see like track master, click on track. And then you might see something that looks like this. Make sure plugins over here, you click on this down arrow. And then you should be able to highlight this and go to AU Instruments, Apple, AU Sampler. Did you find that? And then you can double click on the sampler. And then when you get here, you're able to drag in your samples and it works the exact same way. Okay. All right, we got to run. But try to use this. Try to use this in your own stuff. You can create whatever sound you want. It's, again, unlimited. And what's cool about the other classes we had where we like stretched or compressed or pitch shifted, you can do that and then put it in a sampler. So it's sort of like, what's the limit? There are no limits. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.